head wash and come for the treatment. Treatment takes hardly few minutes. There are no injections or no pads. Patient is discharged immediately. On the day of surgery, he feels little foreign body sensation and watering for few hours, but within 4 to 5 hours he is almost normal. And next day he would have regained more than 95% of his vision, and rest 5% would recover over next a week or two. After treatment, he is also advised not to take a head wash for a week. He is advised not to swim for a month, but he is able to conduct his office and regular duties within 2 days after LASIK. He needs to put drops, a steroid antibiotic drop for 20 days and a simple tear substitute for 3 months. He needs to wear dark glasses in the house also for 2 days after LASIK treatment, and then for 2 weeks only for going out. After 2 days he need not wear his dark glasses indoors. The whole treatment is directed to reduce your dependence on the LASIK, but most of the patients the correction is 100% and rarely anybody is left with a minor refractive error. LASIK is possible up to normally 8 to 10 diopters of a refractive error. There are many patients who come with higher refractive errors. For them we use a technology called implantable contact lens. Now this is a contact lens that is inserted inside the patient's eye, between his iris and his lens, and it gives a complete correction of refractive errors up to minus 21 diopters of refractive error. It is also a reversible procedure because the lenses can be removed easily in case need to be removed. It gives a good quality of vision, so it is a good premium option for patients with high refractive errors. This surgery is done only with drops, and a small cut of 2.5 to 2.8 millimeters is made, and this lens is rolled and injected inside your eye between the iris and the lens. The whole procedure takes hardly 10 to 15 minutes, and patient is able to see immediately after surgery. The post-operative care is drops for a month, and visual recovery is pretty fast in these cases. The complications with this procedure are very less. It is a fairly safe and FDA approved procedure. Rarely patient develops small spots in the lens. If those spots are peripheral, they can be totally ignored as they don't affect the vision. And if these spots occur in the center, as I told you, this procedure is reversible, where this implanted lens can be easily removed, and the lens opacity that has developed can be treated with a phacosurgery, and again the lens is implanted to correct patient's refractive error. So ICL is a good premium option for correction of high refractive errors. We are one of the very few centers in Bombay offering this treatment with an excellent experience in this kind of procedure. fundus fluorescence. This machine is called. This machine is called fundus fluorescent angiography. It is manufactured by Carl Zeiss, Germany. This machine is used to conduct fundus fluorescent angiographies in diabetic and other patients with retinal disorders to see the pattern of blood circulation in the retina. As well as this machine is used to take regular fundus photos in case of glaucoma patients as well as retina patients. This machine is called argon green laser. It's a laser to treat diabetic patients who have who are in the proliferative stage of diabetic retinopathy. What this laser does, it treats the areas where there is a poor blood supply, and this treatment leads to regression of new vessels, those are bleeding. ये भी ले लो, ये iris laser पूरा लोगो ऐसा आगे zoom करके back. This machine is a combination of YAG laser and a selective laser trabeculoplasty. This is such first installation in Thane. This laser is used to treat glaucoma patients. The selective laser trabeculoplasty is a non-surgical procedure to reduce eye pressure in these patients. It spares patients of few glaucoma medications and it reduces pressures without any glaucoma medications. Sorry, cut. This machine is a combination of YAG laser as well as SLT laser, that is selective laser trabeculoplasty. Selective laser trabeculoplasty is a new treatment for glaucoma patients who are using or requiring medicines. This is an OPD procedure and a non-surgical procedure, which once done, the patient's dependence on drops comes down. The other part is called YAG laser. Now YAG laser is used to treat glaucoma patients with narrow angles, and as well as it is used to treat patients who develop after cataract later, a few years after the cataract surgery. The after cataract in this patient means the covering of the original lens in which the new lens is placed, this covering becomes rough and patient's vision can go down. So once treated with this laser, the vision recovers and patient is again able to see clearly. The advantage of this laser, it is a non-surgical procedure and an OPD procedure. This is first such installation in Thane. This machine is called ILMaster 500, manufactured by Carl Zeiss, Germany. This machine is used to calculate accurate lens power in patients who are planning to undertake a cataract surgery. Once IL power is measured with these lenses, after surgery patients need minimal glass power or almost no glass power, and their dependence on glasses is almost negligible. This is a very advanced technology which uses light to measure the length of the eye, so it gives the highest precision possible. Now this machine is also attached to a A-scan from Carl Zeiss. In patients who have a hard or very advanced mature cataract, if light is not able to pass through these cataracts, it can work in tandem with the ultrasound device and give us an accurate lens power. This is first such installation in Maharashtra at Sri Ramakrishna Netralaya, Thane. This machine is called optical coherence tomography or OCT. This is a 4th generation OCT by an American company called Optoview. It is a combination of anterior as well as posterior OCT. The posterior OCT is used for the microscopic high resolution of retinal structures, which a surgeon may not be able to see with his naked eyes. This is a very useful tool for various retinal pathologies. especially especially the diabetic macular edemas or age-related macular degenerations, where we give injections and then repeat OCT to see the effect of these injections. This is a very useful tool for diagnosis and follow-up of retina patients. The anterior segment OCT in this machine is used to measure accurately corneal thickness in LASIK as well as other corneal pathology patients, and as well as measuring and seeing angle structures in patients with glaucoma.